How's it going, everyone? I'm KingBlackToof. It's lovely to have you here. So in this video, I wanted to show off, basically. I made a gift for someone, a Harry Potter spell and potions book. Now, the Harry Potter universe is a very easy universe to get creative in, and I love creative projects, and I got really excited to do this, so I really wanted to show it off now. Essentially speaking, it's a spell book for Harry Potter as well as a potions book, and it was all handmade. I made all the pages myself in Photoshop, printed them on parchment paper, bound the book, created the cover, and I think it turned out quite well. I did learn some things from the project so I could do it better next time. But I want to show you it, and then we'll go over step by step on how I did some of the things as well. So here's the book, and I styled it in a very Harry Potter official potions and spellbook style. Something you might get if you're actually attending Hogwarts and wanted to learn these things. And adding little handwritten notes to really give it a human feel from the Half-Blood Prince style inspiration. Here's a really cool creative idea that I had, and I did have several of these. Revealing charm, which reveals invisible writing. Now, I'm very happy by the way this actually worked out, and it's a really lovely treat for anybody that happens to, receive this type of thing as a gift, as a nice added surprise. It really adds a nice depth to the actual book. And then we've got this other piece of really nice creativity where you add a bit of story. We've got all these unforgivable curses, and the Ministry of Magic is stamped like a big forbidden sign, not allowed to learn, which I think just adds a lot of story to the book as well. Makes it seem like it's been used before. So first of all, I bought some parchment paper. This is quite a fine grain, but it worked. It's got a little bit of a texture. I ended up not tea staining it because it didn't work too well, which is initially what I was going to do. So you print your pages onto the book. These are all out of order because we'll have to sleeve them together later into order. And here's some of the actual pages. So we've got the contents page. We've got quite a few different type of potions, Polyjuice, Felix Felicitae, and then some spells like unlocking, disarming, and revealing. Okay, and I tried to present it, like I said, as a very official Harry Potter type book. So some description, equipment, ingredients, how to actually produce this, taking inspiration from the Half-Blood Prince book that you see when Harry Potter's trying to make a Felix Felicitae. And then we've got some sort of spells, and taking a lot of influence on how to actually pronounce the spell and how to actually position your wand was really exciting. And given the sort of story behind the Ministry of Magic here. I was going to rip some of the pages out, but I really couldn't just bring myself to do it, so I didn't bother. That might be something to do to add a little story to the book itself. So once you've printed about 4 pages, you put them into a little block here of 4 pages, and then they will be in order. So this was the hardest thing, organising your book so it was in the right order. And then you have to sew the spine together, and I would like to thank Sea Lemon for instructing me on how to do that. And so here the book is fully together now. Now, one of the issues I had is that I spent a long time on this, as you can see. And, the book is not as thick as you think it would be. So I think that's one of the issues. My spine was a little bigger than the actual text block, this. So it's really hard to create a nice thick book. And so a lot of the pages at the end are filled with notes, which is easy to do and fills up quite a few pages. So here I've cut out some heavy cardboard, which will be the front cover, back cover, and spine. And we've got a nice cover here. I like this texture for a book. I didn't have a lot of options for it. I didn't go out too much. But I'm very happy with this. It's very kind of Tom Ridley diary looking. I would have liked some gold writing on the front, which would have really made it, but I didn't have the resources to do that. And here you have the cover here, which is all now glued together. Fold the leaves over. And we've got a nice text block there ready to glue in. And here we have our finished cover. I didn't do any writing on it. But again, I think the spine was a little too thick, even though I got about 70 pages there in the text block. But it still doesn't create the thickness that you actually feel is going to make. But now it's just about gluing the front cover to the first page and the back cover to the back page and weighing it down. And we really had to weigh it down with a lot of stuff. To really make sure that it glued on. I think this is probably one of the worst aspects of it. I think gluing the cover was really difficult. It didn't look too great in the end. And so this is the final gift that I gave to the person. I always like to do something edible, something bought and something made, so that every flavor beans being the edible part, a broken wand recreation, which was the purchase part, and then the book itself, which is finished, being the handmade part. I also had to give them the UV light in order to reveal the invisible writing, which is throughout the book. As you can see, the handwriting, handwritten writing to give it a bit of a real feeling there. And so, thank you for watching this video. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to see again the revealing charm, invisible ink here. And it really is invisible. Even if you shine it up to the light or shine any other light on it, you can't see it after a while, after it's dried. So it worked out amazingly well. But sometimes it seeps through the paper, so I had to keep that isolated for a long time and let it seep into paper that I wasn't using. But I really did enjoy doing this, and I might make another one. Maybe fill up some more pages, try and organize it better. But thank you for watching, and as always, take care, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care, everybody. God bless.